Previously on Talk That Talk.
Smarter than hackers, right? So we joke about it all the time. Going to State Fair Classic, you got people screaming your name. People with
how to show some perseverance and some fortitude. Like, no matter how tired you think you are, you have things to get done, so get it done, then go to sleep. Whether it's for an hour or two or it's not at all, just get it done. And I think it gave me the drive to not acknowledge excuses because there was a bigger goal in mind. And like you said, although band it's supposed to be somewhat of like an additive to school, or like it wasn't that for a lot of people. That I remember lots of band stuff. I can't remember many things from class. As far as what might have taken place, not what I learned, but as far as like, things that stick out in your memory because of in class or whatever. But no, I think it helped me grow up, and continue to have pride in what's coming from me, whether in the band room and in the classroom. So that's the way, that the mental aspect of it. I think we confuse mental health with always relating to anxiety, depression, suicidal thoughts, things like that. But being mentally tough goes much further than that. You got to be mentally tough to be a director like Quan and have somebody come back and say something that's unfavorable about your product that you have worked your ass off for. Yeah. That's being mentally tough. It's just putting yourself out there and allowing yourself to be approached unfavorably without flying off the handle, slapping the shit out of somebody. Is another aspect of mental health and mental stability. But no, if to bring it back around and not veer too far off topic, it taught me to keep my priorities in mind and remember what I was there for, and to stay in tune with just the bigger picture.
Do you think, and this is for everybody, do you think the young people now navigate those two things well? And I'm asking that question really from a educator's perspective, because I feel like things that we wouldn't complain about, I guess, it seems to be more complaints about, if that makes any sense.
Like what?
So something like simple as, I can't come to band practice because I have homework. But things like that, especially in band rooms nowadays, kind of runs rampant. Or I'm failing a class because of band. Those things happen quite often. So do you all feel that young folks are navigating these things well nowadays? Go ahead, Quan.
So being a high school band director, I deal with that now. But some of the issues is that now, and I guess our age would be considered the parents to a degree. Most of them allow them and allot them that excuse. Well, because we always got to blame something, right? So I'm gonna blame band. So we think I'm gonna take this away from you. I'm gonna make everything your burdens light. Nah, it's not. So you have to create systems because you chose it. Prime example, I had a student came in today. He's a sophomore. He didn't sign up for band, but he was dumped in band class. And I asked him, hey, do you want to stay in band or you want to get out? He said, well, you know what, mister, I'm going to learn the instrument. I said, okay, cool. I said, you don't want this change schedule for him? He said, no, sir. So now it's too late to change class. Now I'm holding him accountable because the perception of band of what he had in middle school was, bro, we just sit here and watch movies every now and then. Nah, bro, grab this tuba mouthpiece and I need you to start buzzing. And he like, You mean I gotta come to school like after school, like every day? Yeah. Hey, well, Mister, I gotta do such and such. Didn't you sign up for band? Didn't you? When I gave you the option, you said yes. So I'm holding you accountable. So I think it's a difference with this generation with, first of all, accountability. And at the end of the day, you're a student first. So go to tutoring. But after you finish tutoring, you still have band practice. And you're still going to be held accountable for your music. And you're still going to be held accountable to make sure your grades right. Because I think that we've gone far in education and justified everything from a social and emotional aspect. Certain things are warranted, granted. But certain things, real talk, we just being like soft ass teachers and parents. And honestly, we became soft ass teachers and parents because we don't want to lose our checks that come twice a month. But the truth is, we are rearing a generation of weak ass people.
I agree.
So that's just the bottom line of what it is. Like, think about the things we endeavor through on a daily basis, just bills. Like, I was talking to somebody the other day, and I was like, man, do you remember when the only responsibility that you had was, mama, can I go outside? Now you got to worry about kids, bills, gas going up, light bill, gas bill, mortgage. Did they forgive my student loans? All of this with a straight face. If you're married, you got to take them hats off, be a husband, be a wife, you got to be the cook today. Then you got to be the counselor to the kids you have, and then keep your mental health intact as well. So if we're not training them in this way for some of the things that they're going to endeavor through, then that's why, honestly, they want to quit everything. Some of these kids only want the option to quit. And when you can't give it to them, that's when they fold. So real talk, that's us. That's us. That's school. Now you get a participation trophy. What happens to real talk? You just wasn't good today. Go back, bro. Go back. When I left Louisiana, I was the section leader. When I got to the box, I never even touched the snare drum. They had me playing sequence on the chair. And then I had to make an executive decision because we had 45 snare crabs that year. I was like, okay, let's do the math. It's 8 old heads. It's 10 drums. I'm going to go play bass, y'all. And that was okay. I didn't get a participation trophy to be in a box. No, I earned my position. And nobody wants to earn nothing because we're taking it away from them. So the first question that we had earlier was, are we, in regards to that healthy stress, we're not putting them in true competitive situation for them to flourish. We're making it easy for them.